The best thing they did to heavies is that they have good anti-zoning. Heavies always get zoned. Like, all of Potemkin's, like, old bad matchups were because he actually couldn't get in. But in this version of the game, all the big bodies have good anti-zoning. The issue is that they're not distributed evenly, right? Potemkin used to be by far the best. Now it's just the best. I think Slidehead is a fucking meme move because it has armor when it did not used to have armor. And he builds mad meter, so you can't even take it. But if you take it, he just sits here and gets just a bunch of meter all the time. And then once he gets 50, he's going to go in and meme you. Everyone, like, super bitched about Nago, but no one talks about Slidehead. Slidehead is better than Clone. Slidehead is definitely better than Clone, by the way. I'm letting you know. So, old Slidehead versus old Clone. Slidehead is way better. Current Slidehead versus current Clone. And by the way, they didn't say change Slidehead. I don't know why I'm saying old. The current Clone is really good, but still not as good as Slidehead. But this move is crazy. So for two reasons. One, it's a clone move, and unlike chips, you can't hit the shit. So unlike chips, you cannot hit it. Chip, you can hit it. This you just can't fucking get hit by it. And then as you saw, it goes full screen, and it used to only work in the same range as Beyblade. So it's like this. Maybe a little bit bigger than Beyblade, to be fair. The reason why Clone is not better than Slidehead, because technically Clone is a better move. So if someone's like, hey, okay, you're a fucking piece of shit, stop this anti-Potemkin propaganda, you know that Clone is a better move, I would actually agree with you. Clone is a better move, because he gets to go in, and like he just gets to start his offense. He gets to mid-screen right away where he's good and scary. The issue is that this is tied to a resource, and in Nago's bad matchups, once he has too much of this blood used, then he can't fucking use the clone anymore. And it's a known countermeasure against Nago, and all of Nago's bad matchups has this problem where he now, once he builds a bunch of blood, let's bring like Zato for example, because it's pretty easy to do Zato. Once you endure round start, if you can like hold off in neutral, so like once you like endure this for example, and he gets like this, maybe like one more step should do it, 2 more steps. Okay, so once he's here, game. Like against characters with good neutral is game, because like he's gonna do this, and then in the case that Nagoriyuki jumps at all, so like let's say that I try to like just do that while Zato is doing this, so I'll bring him out. So you could just fucking cancel Eddie moves into other Eddie moves, and just like that, and then when that happens, you do this, and then he's up there, you fucking run and mix them, and then dope, right? It's party time. So you can't do anything about that. Now, fucking Potemkin, though, even though Slidehead is not as good as Clone, he could just do that shit whenever the fuck he wants, and the armor's on frame 5, and even though it's 0 on block and does no damage, if he knocks you down, he gets access to his win condition. If he hits you mid-screen, you can escape, but if he hits you near the corner, or if he hits you with Slidehead kind of close, win condition immediately. And then if you decide to block a lot, he just gets fucking meter for this, and he can do this non-stop forever. So, and then also, many characters don't have multi-hitting moves, and it fucking has armor. So I'm gonna fucking pretend like this. The armor totally changed the game for this fucking move. There it is. Okay. He just tanks it. So you have to do something that's either multi-hitting straight up, which involves you pulling up, or you have to be like super preemptive with stuff. And if you have to be preemptive, Potemkin can do other stuff, and then his moves are all disjointed. He has a bunch of disjointed moves he could use too. So then there's 2 other characters though. We just talked about Potemkin and Nago, who have the best ones, but then the other heavyweights have good anti-zoning as well. So where is Leo? So Leo actually has really good, instead of giving him an anti-zoning move, he instead has good zoning moves, right? So he kind of flips it. So he's got the S Fireball, which covers a good amount of space and it's pretty fast. And then he's got the H Fireball, which goes full screen. It's super durable, so it's really hard to out projectile it. And it goes full screen, and it's mad plus, and he can use it for example. So this is the S one, so it does not go full screen, right? Then you have the H one, which you've seen, and then it's very slow. It's very slow, but it goes full screen. So rather than having anti-zoning, he can just zone. Like, he has moves to make it so that you can't zone him very easily. But still, he still has the mobility problem. Like, he has a step dash, doesn't go that far. He has an air dash, pretty linear, not that fast. And then he has the lunging moves, which help. but you know, they don't. None of them go full screen. Oh, is it you charge it first? Okay. I tried to Mitsuru it. Yeah, there it is. Mitsuru is a queen, bro. You can Mitsuru. You can like do moves that go forward and charge at the same time. So yeah. Okay. Anyway, all you gotta know is that Mitsuru is a queen. My queen. And then last one's Goldlewis. So Goldlewis actually has really good anti-zoning, but the issue is similar to Nago. It's tied to a resource. So it's tied to the security level because he has the gun and the drone. The GoPro, as my friend calls it. Both are good, but they have to be maxed out. So like the gun is like God projectile killer and it's full screen, but the normal one doesn't even knock down. When it's at level 2, it gives you a soft down, it's more hits. And then when it's at level 3, it's like a recent buff. When it's at level 3, it is 30 hits and it's a hard knockdown. And you can use it in combos and stuff too. Yeah, you get a hard knockdown now. You can pull up. The drone is also, so what changes is the distance it travels. Notice how it doesn't go fucking anywhere in level 1. Then in level 2, it actually makes some moves. And then in level 3, if we wait, we gotta wait a little bit though. It doesn't, it takes a little while. And boom. So this one goes the farthest and has the most hits. It goes full screen. And it even affects his super too, like how many hits it has and stuff. This concept's kind of like Tager and BB, right? Yeah, they always try to give them like anti-zoning stuff, but like they're also scared of it being too good because like Tager has like the magnetism shit where it's like he pulls you in, but he has to hit you. He has to make you block first. So they always do shit like they don't make the magnet moves plus besides the one that's a resource, and then like some characters have things that ignore magnetism. Like they're really scared of it because like it's a neutral killer, right? Like you have the big body who can't move, but all his moves pull you towards him. Like what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that for real? The moral of the story though is that Slidehead changes the game. Slidehead, that shit having armor, definitely changes the game. Minigun is low-key underrated. It's, if people say it's bad, they're capping, but it's not great. It's like okay, which is fine. It's okay. The main thing is that it's tied to a resource. So the level 1 is not that threatening. It doesn't even knock down. It doesn't do shit. It just hits you a little bit. Where I think once you get to level 2 and level 3, especially level 3 is a threat.